Greetings, ASFG alumni and former teachers. This is ASFG Alumni, Where Are You Now? Part 2. Stay tuned for Part 3 with some more exciting developments here at the American School and as those developments pertain to the alumni. In Part 1, we focused on the grad classes of 2011, 12, and 13, but we think we're ready to launch to everybody now. So Part 2 is for all of you alumni previous to 2011. All the way back as far as we can go here, and it doesn't matter the year. It doesn't matter even if you graduated from the American School, and actually it doesn't even matter if you're a student. Teachers, we want to hear from you as well. I just pulled this yearbook off my shelf. Graduating class of 2001. Have you ever wondered? Hey, I wonder what happened to David Bach-Geller, Ruth Esponda, Oscar Francisco Fernandez Diaz. I think he's in Mexico City now, practicing medicine. Nydia Gabriela Loera. Where's Nydia? These Mayor Rabinowitz. That's one half of the need, and maybe the more practical need of this project is if you ever traveled either on business or pleasure to a particular city in the U.S. or Mexico or anywhere in the world really, and wondered, I wonder if any American School friends live close by or work close by, and somehow our paths just don't cross. Well, that's the idea here. What if we had all of the American School alumni registered on one giant map where you could zoom in on a particular place and see if you know anybody who lives in the area. So anyway, let me just show you how it works, and then I'll show you in a little bit how you can get on there and see and put your place mark, because of course the success of this depends on as many people as possible putting a place mark where they currently live and work. So off to the left you'll notice 3 layers. Google allows only 3 layers, so we've organize them into 2010-2019 grad class, 2000 to 2009, and earlier generations than 2000, so 1999 and longer ago than that. You click on these and you'll notice that place markers pop up. These are all user inputted. We haven't put these on ourselves. People who have the link have already done this. So let's use that example of traveling to a city, or even potentially moving to a city. You've been transferred to New York City. And you say, I wonder if there's anybody back from ASFG who lives and works there. Well, actually there are a ton, but here we only see 4 because we're just starting here. But we notice that Mayor Rabinowitz is here. We notice that Omar Khan, Montse Haro from 2013, and Elena Contreras from 2009. There are tons more people from ASFG that I personally know are living in New York. Put your place marks in. Anyway, you recognize one of them, or maybe you're moving to New York and you want to start an ASFG alumni club. This is perhaps one way you could do such a thing. So there's the need, and it's exciting to see some of these places that people have moved to. You zoom into Guadalajara, and I want people who are currently in Guadalajara to go in and throw a place mark where they currently live. Imagine this, you're an alumnus from Palo Alto, California, working at the HP headquarters, and you zoom in and you see somebody from your generation who happens to be working at HP Guadalajara. No way. Next time you're in Guadalajara, you come by and you go out to lunch and talk shop or talk old times, either one. So ASFG alumni from Guadalajara, Mexico City, Colima, anywhere in Mexico, anywhere in the world, please jump on and throw a place marker. So here's how you do it. Down below in this YouTube video you will see a link that will bring you to a web browser where you will you'll have to log in with your Google account. This does require either a Gmail address or a Google account with another associated email address. If you don't have a Google address, it takes just a few minutes to do so. But anyway, clicking that link below will bring you to a page where it will unfortunately say you do not have access to this map. Well, the reason we did that was because if we made it completely public, some Yahoo from who knows where could just jump on and delete all the bookmarks. You know, can't trust people in the world today. No, that's not true. You can. But we wanted to make it safer than we thought even necessary. But anyway, so you need a Google account. You click the request permission button, and we will get back to you within 24 hours with permission to go on and see all this good stuff that we're seeing here. So how do you post your bookmark? or your place marker. Let's say you're living in Celaya. Maybe you're working at the is it Honda or Toyota, the plant there, and here's how you do it. Follow this convention. Click on the marker, maybe go to the general neighborhood that you're living or working, and then we're using this convention. Year of grad. Let's say you're from 2004. Oh, stop! Stop! Forgot to mention something. Bam! Get rid of that. How do I delete that? Before you do so, you got to make sure that you are currently viewing your layer. Because if you don't, your bookmarker gets thrown into a different layer. So make sure you're looking at your layer. Just cancel that. And again, zoom into where you're living. Let's say you're somewhere around here in Celaya. Put the click this little place marker here, drop it, and then we're using this convention. 2004, for example. Oops. Space dash space, last name comma first name, and then down here in the description just say working at Honda, comma, and then maybe your email address. If you don't want to put your email address, that's fine. People can find you on Facebook. But if you don't mind putting it, put it. So it's one less step. And then either click enter, and then there you are. Now, you could even take another step and drag your name that you just created, your place mark, and drag it up to 2004 and put it alphabetically. You'll notice that I've done a few trials here. Sorry, let me get rid of some of these here. Bam. Don't delete people's entries by mistake. I've actually done that twice now. But anyway, there you are. And then people who happen to be rolling through Celaya might jump on and say, who's there these days? And they'll see that you are, and maybe shoot you off an email for a lunch or getting together to reminisce about old times. So there you have it. Again, stay tuned for part 3, but in the meantime, please jump on and do this. It would be so fun to see ASFG grads where they are today around the world, and just I think it'll bring us together as a community. We have a great network, and we want it to get stronger and stronger. So come by. If you're in Guadalajara, come by the American School Foundation. We'd love to show you around. A lot of cool things are happening here, and don't be a stranger. This is your home. Good night, y'all.